Hello, I'm Richard Cravey, and I'm going to show you very quickly how to install eSword onto your Mac computer and then install the books and other resources that I sent to you in an email. In order to install eSword, we have to go to the App Store. Here it is. So we click on it, let it open up, and up here in search, we type in eSword, E with a dash, sword, S-W-O-R-D. Say enter, and here it is, eSword X, Bible Study Extreme. Now in your case, you probably haven't purchased it yet, so if you haven't, you need then to click on the buy button, and when you click on buy, pay for it, $9.99, then it will install it on your Mac. In my case, I've already purchased it, I just need to install it. So I click on the cloud, give it a few moments while it installs it onto my Mac. There it is. So I'm going to click on open. So here's eSword now is open. Go back and close the App Store, get that out of the way. Now we want to go ahead and install the books and resources that I sent to you in the email. So I'm going to go to my email, which is Gmail in this case. Open it up. Here's, just like I sent to you, here's the link where we're going to download these books and resources. So I click on that. Go ahead and proceed. It says it's suspicious because you haven't received an email from me before, so it doesn't recognize me. But we tell it to open it up. When we do, we can see eSword Mac Sunset. What we want to do is come over to the right-hand side and click on the download button. That will put it into your download folder on your Mac. And if we look down at the bottom, at least on my computer, you can see that it's downloading it. The bar is moving across as it's downloading it. When the bar gets to the end, it's finished. Okay, it's finished. So I'm going to go close my email now. Here we are back to eSword. I'm going to make it full screen. Then I'm going to go up to the top where it says File. Select Resources, because this is how you install books and other kinds of resources into eSword. I'm going to tell it we're going to import. Click on Import. Now it remembers the last time I did it, so it shows the books over here already, but in your case you'll need to click on Downloads. When you do that, there's that eSword Mac Sunset folder that you just downloaded. We click on that, and here are the different items that we're going to install. In order to install them all at once, click on the first one just one time, hold down on your shift key and scroll down to the bottom and click on the last item. That selects all 61 items at once. Now when we say open, it will pull all of those over into the eSword program. Now I'm going to resize this window a little bit. You see that little cross bar there? I'm going to pull it down so we can see a little bit better. Now, we still have just the one Bible in here because we didn't install any more Bibles. But when we come over here to the commentary window, we'll now see that we not only have the one commentary that comes with eSword, but we also have the Barclay's Daily Study Bible, the College Press commentaries, the McGuigan commentaries, the SIBI commentaries, and Utley's commentaries. Okay, let's go ahead and install some other books into it. eSword comes with quite a large number of Bibles, commentaries, dictionaries, and so forth, free, that you can install. So let's go see how to install those. We go back up to the top of the screen, click on File, Resources again. This time we're going to select Download, because these will be downloaded off the internet. First of all, you see we're at Bibles. So here are a number of different English language Bibles that we can install into eSword. And in fact, if you speak a second language and want it, you can scroll down further. Here's Greek, Afrikaans, Chinese, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Portuguese, quite a number of other languages that Bibles are available in. Now you happen to notice that here under Bibles we have all this great long list of Bibles, but then we get to some here that have locks on them. Those locks mean you have to purchase those. But right now we're just going to worry about the free ones. We already have the King James Version installed. It even says that there. So let's go get the English Standard Version. That's a very popular version today. We click on that and we say download. You see the line moving across as it installed it. Let's go up to the top and select the American Standard Version. It may be that one of your instructors at Sunset will still be using the American Standard Version, so it would be good to have it on your eSword. Download. And perhaps you'd like to have the Contemporary English version as well. We'll say download that. Now, what if you use something like the New American Standard or the NIV? We can come down here to the locked area, and if we click on the New International Version, and then we say download, instead a window comes up and says you need to purchase that. And you do that by clicking on Purchase from eStudySource. It will take you to their website, allow you to purchase the NIV. I believe it's about $20, and then you can install it into your eSword. The same is true of the New American Standard here, where it will tell you you need to purchase that from the Lockman Foundation, and you can click on this and it will take you to their website, and for $20 you can purchase the New American Standard. So we're just focusing on the free materials right now. So those were Bibles. Let's add some commentaries. We have Barnes's Notes on the Bible. I always like that one, so I'm going to download and install it. Then here's a Biblical Illustrator. We'll do that. Now, these are all older commentary sets. That's why we can install them without having to pay for them. They're no longer under copyright. The Expositor's Bible Commentary. You wouldn't want to install all of these because many of them you may not end up using, and if you do want to install them at some future point, you can always come back and do that. And here's the Pulpit Commentary. This is a commentary series I've been using as long as I've been preaching. Okay, those are some commentaries. Here's dictionaries. So you already have Smith's Bible Dictionary installed. Let's install Easton's. And let's install the International Standard Bible Encyclopedia. You notice you also have two that you can purchase, Nelson's and Vine's, but we're not going to do that right now. Now lexicons. Lexicons are special dictionaries where you can look up a word by its Greek or Hebrew original word and then see what the English meaning of it is. You have one installed, Strong's Hebrew and Greek Dictionaries. Let's install Thayer's. And then we have the Brown Driver Briggs. Install that. So those three are installed, plus in the Sunset Bible Library we included the Mounts Concise Greek New Testament Dictionary or Lexicon as well, so you also will have that installed. So we can just click away from that. Just click on Cancel and then that goes away. Now, here we have our Bibles. This is the Bible window. The top left window is a Bible window. So now we have, in addition to the King James, we also have the English Standard Version, the American Standard, and the Contemporary English. So let's click on ESV, and that switches to showing us what the ESV translation says. Here in our commentary window, the commentary window is linked to the Bible window, so whatever scripture is showing in the Bible window, in this case John chapter 3, that's what commentary, that is where in the commentary this window will be open to. Right now it's F.B. Meyer, but we can actually come down to SIBI, and that will open a textbook that was taught and recorded from the teaching of Doyle Gillum, one of our instructors in the past. In fact, we can even go to book and see that. It says the Gospel of John by Doyle Gillum, his instructor. But it's linked to the same set of scriptures. Maybe we want to go back to the part of John that talks about being born again. That's in John 3:3. So here we are, we click on that. We notice immediately that the commentary also jumped back to that section, so you can look at that. Now, we also have McGuigan's commentaries installed, but you see it's grayed out. That's because McGuigan did not write a commentary on the Gospel of John, so it's not available here. But if we come back to the Bible and tell it we want to go to Romans, for example, then, of course, we have a SIBI commentary that was done by Richard Rogers. But now we can go and we can actually go see McGuigan's commentary on Romans as well. You see, when we go to book, it lets us know this was by Jim McGuigan. In addition to the commentaries by McGuigan and SIBI, we also have included the College Press series, which back at the end of the 20th century was a very popular commentary series among preachers in the churches of Christ as well as in the conservative Christian church. And so they have made that available for us that we can install in eSword as well. Meanwhile, we have the Bible dictionary window over here that doesn't have anything in it. That's because we haven't told it to look up anything. So let's tell it to go look up Romans. Okay, here is an article in the Smith Bible Dictionary about the letter to the Romans. That would give us lots of background and maybe even an outline about it. But more than just Smith, we also have other dictionaries there. Let's go look up ISBE, International Standard Bible Encyclopedia, and let's go to Rome. And tap on that, I know, and it will come tell us about the city of Rome. It should also show other words that are connected to Rome, like Romans and so forth. Like here's Roman religion, Roman law, Roman Empire, Roman army. But here's Romans, the epistle. And so here's the ISB article. ISBE was a 6-volume set of dictionaries, or really encyclopedias, so their articles would be much more in detail and longer than the ones for Smith. But we can also go see Easton's article on the Epistle to the Romans as well. Then we have the lexicon down here. That's if we want to look up a word in the Greek or Hebrew language. You might remember back over here in the Bibles we had the King James Version, but we also had the King James Version Plus. Plus meant it shows us what the Greek word is using what's called Strong's number system. You might notice now back over in the lexicon window where it says Strong here, we can also select Mounce's. It asks for what the Strong's number is. So we can just look at this word separated, G873, and we could type that in, G873. And it looks it up for us. Aphorizo, and it means to limit off, to separate, sever from the rest. So Paul says he was separated unto the gospel of God. But we don't have to go physically type those in. We can select another word like apostle, and we can right-click on that and tell it to look up the definition of G652, and it will go look it up over here for us. Apostolos, one sent as a messenger or agent. And so that lets us see a little bit of how each of these first 4 windows work. We have the Bible window, we have the commentary window, we have the dictionary window, and we have the lexicon window. That leaves just one window down here, and this is a note-taking window. You may not be using that because you may have Microsoft Word or Apple Pages open that you're taking your notes into. If that's the case, then we can make this window go away and make more room for the other windows by going up to the top where it says Show All Views, and we're going to say we want to see just the Bible, the commentary, and the dictionaries window. When we do that, you can see that has gone away. Or if we want it there and you want to use that, you can say Show All Views, and it's back again. I prefer to not have it there because I don't use it often, so I'll just click there. Okay, that's a quick Introduction to installing eSword X, and then installing the Sunset Bible Library materials and a few resources that come free with eSword.